What's up, Cancer? This is Marcus from King of Lions Oracle, back with another Tarot Oracle reading here for you. This is going to be for the month of June. All right, and I just want to say thank you to all of you who've been patient. My computer shit the bed on me, so I had to take a little bit of time. So sorry if it was a little delayed, but to no return, I'm here, back here for you. Okay, let's see what energies we have here for you. Okay, so what I want to do is get us some cards here, some oracle cards, and I'm going to draw some tarot, and then we'll just clarify a few of the cards from the tarot, if anything that's not clear. And then also, I want to say like, share, subscribe for those who haven't become part of the page yet, and thanks for all the people who have been showing me love. Click the bell on there so it lets you know anytime new videos are coming. Since I got a new computer, I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos, so keep an eye out for that. Alright, so I'm going to use my Witch's Tarot. I'm going to see what energies we have here for you. So, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels, my higher self, please give me a clear guided message here for Cancer. Okay, so we have Ace of Swords. Please give me a clear guided message for Cancer for the month of June. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please give me a clear guided message. We have this. Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So what I see is here is you're getting a lot of clarity that some of the decisions that you were making in the past. Okay, and then we have the Page of Wands. Okay. So you're getting some clarity that some of the decisions that you made in the past actually contributed to what made you better now. Because it looks like with this Eight of Pentacles, you've been working on yourself, you've been more steady, you've been studying, you've been basically leveling up spiritually and mentally. So in the past, because you had some kind of indecision that you didn't make, this actually gave you clarity. This actually helped you to be very clear on what you wanted. You know, and for a lot of people it works that way sometimes. You need to see what you really don't want before you know exactly what you do want. And it looks like you had something that made you kind of choose between which directions you were going, and you were kind of unsure. Look at that, you had an Ace of Wands. So you got the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands. You got the Ten of Wands in reverse, so you're letting things go. So you have something new. Oh, wow, the High Priestess. All right. All right, Cancer, you're being attacked by the Divine right now. I just had the High Priestess, the Moon, and the Hangman all jump out at the same time, so I'm just going to keep them. All right, so we have the Six of Swords. So, Cancer, it looks like this month you're going to be you're going to be sailing. You're going to be basically on a new trip or a new journey. There's something that you learned in the past that from you making an indecision, the decision was kind of made for you. So because the decision was made for you, that ended up giving you clarity and let you see what your potentials are and which directions you're supposed to go. Well, the first card you got was the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords, that's about clarity, it's about victory, it's about winning. And if you see the eagle on the top, the eagle has to fly high above the land. And it keeps survey on any animals moving or anything. And it has to keep very, very close vigilant sight. Because if something moves and the eagle doesn't pay attention and swoop down, it might not get anything to eat. So it has to look at the big picture. It has to figure out what's the big picture. It has to figure out how to make things work. And I feel like this month, the light bulb went off. And now you're starting to understand how the big picture works. So you're kind of looking at everything from the top down. Okay? And this came from an indecision that you had in the past. So the indecision that you had in the past, this was sparked by the fact that you had the clarity. It made you realize that some of the passes and some of the thoughts that you made in the past that you didn't make a choice, this is what led to your current choices, and this is what led you forward. Now with this is Moon in Libra, okay? And last month we actually had full Moon in Libra. So there was something that manifested from those relationships that you had, because full Moon in Libra is about showing relationships. I'm sorry, to correct myself, the eclipse in Libra was supposed to show you about your relationships and about how to better them and how the connections work. And so that made you come to this decision that some of the relationships and things you had weren't working. So this made you decide to go a different direction, and it gave you that clarity. So you decided that you're just going to work on yourself. You're just going to better yourself. You can't control anyone else. So you just figure if the sharper and sharper and sharper I get, the sharper my sword is, the clearer things will be to me, and it'll be easier for me to make decisions and better myself. Now, with the Eight of Pentacles, what I love about it is it's not just, since Pentacles are about things that are on earth and it's about being grounded, but the more that you get grounded, the more that you become spiritually connected also, because now this becomes a part of you that you can't release. Right? You have this Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is a few different things. Pages are about messages. So it's possible that you got a message that came into you, you know, and from you taking that message, this gave you new inspiration, and this made you want to call out from the top of the mountains, you know, whether or not you're a singer or whether or not you got a new job, but this made you want to scream from the mountaintops, like, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? This is something that made you really, really proud and really happy. And that message kind of gave you that little kid, you know how, like, with a little kid, if you buy a little kid a toy, the whole time they're in the car and they're waiting to drive home, they're like, Dad, can I open the box? No. Dad, can I open the box? No. Dad, can I just take the tape off? No. Like, this got you so excited about what's to come. And what's to come is you showing yourself, you know? Cancer, even though this is a fire sign, this could be someone that's showing up to help you. But this is the representation of the Queen of Wands is someone who's very comfortable in their skin, very attractive. This is a person that goes into a room and lights up the room, and everybody wants to talk to them. Everyone wants to be friends with them. Everyone wants to know what they're doing next. On a Saturday night, this is the person that they call, like, where's the party at? Queen of Wands is that person. So you're opening up now. And once you got that enlightenment and you got the Ace of Swords, that kind of lets you know, like, there is something special about me that people like. There's no reason why I shouldn't stand out or why I shouldn't stick out. So, you know, continue to have that confidence. Things are going to show. You see all the sunflowers that she has in her hands? That's about optimism. So you're optimistic that things are going to work out for you, even though with this Moon card, jumping ahead a little bit, with this Moon card, you really can't see what's happening. You're really not sure what's going to happen. You're not sure what fears you might have, what might be lurking in the background. But you got the Queen of Wands, so you don't care. You're optimistic. You know that things are going to work out well for you. And then what's really dope is look at the Queen of Wands wand. Her wand looks just like the Ace of Wands, which is the next thing you got. So you don't just have the Page of Wands, which is going to give you the energy to go out and show how special you are, how inspired you are, how powerful you are. You don't just have the Queen to actually have the confidence to go out there and show people how dope you are, show people how creative you are, how well you sing, how well you dress, how well you draw. But now you have a brand new life inspiration. So you see the butterfly here? This one, before it was even planted in the ground, it had flowers growing on it. And this is going to attract new life. This is going to attract new energy. This is going to attract new positivity. The sun's shining in the background. So this is just telling you that things are going well for you. Things are going to go well for you this month. And it just took for you to have a little bit of indecision. It took for you to have a little bit of not being sure of things. It took a little bit of hard work for you to get away from. Okay, now you're walking away from the hard work with the Ten of Wands in reverse. You already dealt with the hard work. You're already over it. Now you're letting it go, and you're seeing that you have nothing but good things coming forward to you. Intuitively, you are feeling very strong. And Cancer, you're already attached to the moon, so you're already pretty psychic. You just have to learn to be more confident and just trust in your High Priestess. Your inner High Priestess is telling you that you don't have to really go after anything. Just sit back and relax and get the enlightenment. We have the Hanged Man. So this month you are going to go out there. You're going to show people who you are and what you can do. But you're gonna have offers come to you. The High Priestess. These three cards right here are super duper psychic, but at the same time they're very intrinsic. You have the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Hanged Man. So what I'm saying from this here is, you just need to take some time and relax, meditate. And the things that you can't see that are in the working in the background are going to come in the foreground. But subconsciously, you know that things are really going to work out well for you because this Ace of Swords has told you got a lot of clarity. You've already put in the hard work with the Eight of Pentacles, so you know that your hard work is going to pay off. The universe is going to direct you in the right direction. All right, Cancer? Your season's coming very, very soon. So during this time, you just need to kind of sit back and relax taking that energy, taking that Neptune energy, master your psychicness, get more connected and get more down, get your psychicness connected to how much you are down to earth. Okay, but you have a lot of powerful psychic cards here: the Hangman, the High Priestess, and the Moon. They all jumped out at the same time. So this is just telling you that this is something specifically for you. Okay, so I'm going to clarify a few things here. We'll get things going. All right, so here's how funny things are. I pick up the deck, what's at the bottom? The Two of Swords. So just because of that, let's start with the Two of Swords. Angels, spirit guides, my higher self, deities of the light, ancestors of the light, and angels of the light. Please give me a clear message. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords. That's what came up for you. So the Queen of Swords is, you actually made this decision, this Two of Swords that you had where it had indecision. This decision ended up being made for you because you had a past experience that you said, you know what, I ain't doing that no more. I'm all set with that. You know what I mean? You give, like, for example, sometimes you give someone an idea at work, then they run to the boss and they tell the person your idea, but they make it seem like it's your idea, right? So in the background, you're sitting there like, yo, why did they just steal my idea and they're not even giving me no credit for it? But they're getting all the props for it. People are like, hey, Kevin came into the office with a wonderful new idea. You're like, bullshit, that's my idea. But because you're in the business world and all of that, right? You can't just go up and slap the person in the face and tell them that they did the wrong thing. You got to be classy about it. Oh, Kevin, that was a wonderful idea. And then when you see them by the water cooler, you got to act like, you know what I'm saying, everything's all cool, but you get to check them and tell them. This is what you're seeing your clarity for. You've had experiences in the past. You know better what to do. And like that justice energy, you're slicing, you're chopping, you're saying, no, I'm not dealing with that no more. I already know what I want. I know what I don't want, and I'm not going to do that again. All right? So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please clarify for me the Ten of Wands. All right, sorry. I had a whole bunch of cards flip over on me, so I'm pretty sure that would have been a long, long message. Please clarify for me, why is the Ten of Wands in reverse here? Answer for me. Okay. All right, so again, another message. So here, the first card that came out was the Strength card. So the Ten of Wands is whenever you have a lot of heavy burden that's on your back, and you're all the way trying to make yourself to the end. The Strength card, this is about you being confident in yourself. This is about you being sure of where you're going and how you're doing it, and believing in yourself on the inside, and you're calming that line on the inside that might tell you, no, you're not good enough for this. No, you can't do this. So you're going to continually try to move forward. Next, you have the Ten of Pentacles. This is about happy family. You're motivated by the happy family. The Ten of Wands, the only reason why you went for the Ten of Wands and worked so hard and pushed so hard is because you wanted the Ten of Cups. You wanted a happy family, happy life. You wanted less stress. Again, we have the Hangman. So you take some time to meditate and you're just kind of looking at things from a different perspective, and you're trying to figure out why this is happening the way it is, and you're trying to figure out what's going to be the best step and what's the next step. You have the Four of Wands. This is you creating strong structure for what you're doing. This is for you trying to create a happy home, you know? And it looks like with the Ten of Wands, right? They're taking all that wood to go build the home. This is you building that structure, no matter how hard it was. This is you having good structure, a happy home, getting ready for your own celebration. You have the Eight of Wands. So this is something that's going to come very quickly. Or if it doesn't come very quickly, this is going to be something that you're going to talk to people in text messages back and forth. All right? The Eight of Wands is about swiftness, about speed. Seven of Wands. Okay, notice there's a lot of wands here. So you've been very passionate about this, Cancer. This is something that you want. This is something that you need. This is something that's in your heart that you're fighting for. You have the Seven of Wands. This is you being in a good position to protect yourself and fight for what you want, and you're going to be victorious. The green clothes that they wear, this is representative of the heart chakra and the heart bleeding. Then the orange clothes that they're showing that they're going to put in the work. They're going to put in the action. They don't care, what's good with anyone else. They're just caring about what's best for them, how they're going to move themselves forward, and they're going to be successful. Okay, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. So with this Page of Pentacles, you're going to have a new opportunity that's going to be presented to you. And this new opportunity that's going to be presented to you is going to be something that's going to be fruitful for you. And it's basically going to be something that's given right to you because the universe knows that you deserve it. So you had a really This is a really, really nice message that you got here. And that it tends that 10 of Wands, there was a lot of stuff going on with you. There was a lot of things that you were doing there. All right, so let's just clarify one more. All right. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, my higher self. Could you please clarify for me, why do we have the moon here? What is hidden from Cancer for this month that they don't know that's hidden with the moon? Okay? Transformation. So this month, things are going to change for you. Things are going to change dramatically. Look, what's on the back, on the bottom? Two of Swords. So you got to make that decision that you want to change. You got to make the decision that you don't want to continue doing the same thing. Because guess what? The change is going to come regardless. You see the Scorpio, you see the Grim Reaper on the horse. The Grim Reaper already is stepping on the king's head. The Hierophant's already asking, no. Now, mind you, the Hierophant is a teacher that's the bridge between the spirit world and the earth world. Their number is 5. So they should be expecting change. But even they're having a hard time doing this. The mother's turning her head away. She doesn't even know what to expect. The kid doesn't even understand what's going on. So just expect that this change is going to come. It's something that you're not going to really see. Something that you don't need to really be afraid of. But in the end of the day, the sun's going to shine. And you're going to get through those towers. Okay? Typically, what's really cool is typically the moon card usually has 2 towers that are in the background. Those are the 2 towers from the moon, right? I love when the universe speaks to you and it lets you know exactly what the answer to your answer is, because the tower that's in the moon, in the background, it's dark and there's a path and you can't really see it. This right here is telling you that the path is going to be cleared out for you. There's nothing you're going to be able to do because it's going to be cleared out. Unless you're trying to get stepped on by the horse, it's going to be cleared out for you. And once it's cleared out, everything's going to be bright and you don't have anything to worry about. All right? So let's look at some of these other cards you have. So I have for you, don't let pride get in your way. Full Moon and Leo. So what I take from this is that you're going to be stronger. You're going to be a lot more confident. You're going to be a lot more clear. And I'm telling you, if you don't have Cancer, if you don't have Leo in your chart, you're gonna probably have a Leo that's gonna come around that's gonna probably be very, very helpful to you. The reason why I say that is because you have this card, don't let pride get in your way. You had the Strength card come up. We also have the Queen of Wands, which could be representative of Leo. Then we also have one of your Oracle cards has a lion on it. Right? Now, before I get to that card, we have the Air card. Right? So what this is for me is we're in Gemini season right now. So during this season, things are going to be blowing in your favor. And what you want to make sure is that you take advantage of it. The first card that you got was the Ace of Swords. So that's already telling you that you have clarity, you have victory, and things are coming. But the universe keeps on telling you, you have to make the choice. You have to make the choice. You can't just sit there and let it come. You got to make the choice. If not, the choice is going to be paid for you. So you want to make sure that you put your own effort in and blow the winds the way that you want to blow the wings. But you're not going to put pressure on it, because just like the High Priestess and the Hangman says, subconsciously you know something's coming. So you just want to take some time and meditate and download and use that mental download, or use that prayer, or use that meditation to kind of push things in the ethereal world. In the physical world, you're going to have to make the decision, but you're going to send the energy of what you want through the universe. Look at this. White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic. Trust in your magic, Cancer. Cancer, you're a sign that's very loving. You really care about your family. You care about your home. You care about things. So just trust in the magic that the energy and the progress that you put in, the work you put in, is going to have good results. All right? Now, I actually pulled this same card. If I remember, I think this was for Sagittarius or Scorpio. So you might have Sagittarius or Scorpio in your chart if you want to read this, but I'm going to read this again for you. All right? So Cancer, positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway of positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with your path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep on going. All right? So I'm confident that you have a lot of positive energies in there, and I'm sure you have Leo. If you don't have Leo in your chart, you might have a Leo that's coming to help you out. But you have a lot of good things here coming. You have two aces. You have a lot of inspiration. I see you're letting go of any past dramas that are holding you back or any past burdens. Just move forward to the victory. All right. It's my pleasure, Cancer. I hope you enjoy the reading. Thank you so much. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, look in the description box. You'll see my information there. And also, if you're looking to give a donation, you can also donate to the page. My information will be in the description box. Take care. I hope to see you again soon. Have a wonderful month. Peace.